The deep truth god of the Arab desert whispers to Muhammad's ear. Everyone goes to a cube worshipping god and all the gods are lying. Everyone was angry with him and they all needed to leave the city and go to another town. Now I can make religion. It will probably conquer the world. The Roman Empire is getting longer, but the Pope is somehow still a Pope. In addition, Europe has a new kingdom. I wonder if there is enough room for more. All wisdom is the family wisdom of Baghdad's family. Just be in time for the golden age of Islamic times. Brought the consumables of the Swahili Sea to the Swahili coast and sell it to the Swahili coast. Do you remember this small space you have to hand over to get there from here? Now, someone has it. Do you want enlightenment on the way? Frank boasts the largest kingdom in Europe and the Pope is very proud to invite the king for Christmas. It is surprising. You pretend to be part of the Roman Empire, is a new emperor of the Roman Empire. Frank destroyed their kingdoms to those who were not in France and France. In the absence of time, only the North and the Norwegians are exploring. They go north. And they found some kind of land, 2 kinds of land, and named accordingly. They also penetrated some other places and called many names such as Viking, Rus of Kiev. Are they buses? I do not think so. Rose in Kiev said enough. The Pope is ready to make the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire of the Roman Empire. In fact it is Germany, but please do not worry. New kingdom. All Christ. Which brand do you like? Your condition is good. Your condition is good. Your condition is good. Time to conquer Britain, told William. It is a bird, an airplane, Turkey of Seljuk. The Byzantine Empire said, oh, it's a bit small, but there are few that exist. I need help, they need help, so they are called the Pope. Hey Pope, can you help us out to get rid of Sergiu? Perhaps will you regain sacred places on the way? Well, you want to regain sacred places. Yes, I really want to do it. Let's crusade. Crusade. They served as many crusaders, but most failed. But at least Italy is doing some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans. Hello. Goodbye. Hello Mississippi. Please look at that mound. There is Pueblo. I was always thinking about ways to make a cliff town. Who is here? Khmer. Where is it? It is here. There is Poga. Vietnam has not conquered itself, but Korea is simple. China invented just the bomb. Mongolians invaded the bulk of the universe. Nice. Genghis, I guess it will take a long time. A part of Islamic Turkey has not been affected by Mongol invasion. Tonga time? I think that it is time of Tonga. I just knew where the money is in Swahili looking at this chat. It means lake. There is empire. The middle of Africa. The Mary's king is very rich and tours to inform everyone. Wow, he is rich, everyone said. Christian has a wonderful job of conquering Nigeria. Nigeria is soon called Spain, not Spain. Please stay on Christians. I will check later if you are still a Christian. Half of Europe is just dead. Ming, Chinese back, thank you. A little Khmer, share the time. Here is a new kingdom. Look at our which dominates all islands. That is Mahajitpit. Majapahit. 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 Is it the Majapahit? Oh, Italy is really rich. It is time to worry more about the classics of art and classics. It is like a kind of regeneration. Here is the printer. Let's make a book. Do you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Ottoman Turks say. Good work, the Turks of the Ottoman Empire. My husband, you missed the place. Do not forget to ban Europe from India spice trade. The Portuguese said, it is a liar. Well, I guess I have to find another way in India. Wait, Christopher Columbus said, most likely smoking. If the world is round, let us go to India. Portugal, do not worry, we already have this. That's why Chris goes to Spain. Do you want me to hire you to find India around hay in Spain? No please, no please, no please, it is okay. So he jumps into the sea and finds the sea. And I will discover India and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who has half of the world. Aztec and the Inca Empire have made a great start. Do they know that Europe has found a continent? Habsburg is married to many royal families who have begun marriage. Move in Lithuania. Moscow comes here. Ivan wants to again make Russia great. I will move to Timurids and perhaps invade such as India. Persia just returned to the Persians. Let's make another kind of Islam that I thought was the first person. Hey Christianity, are you a sin? Now you can buy the path of hell. Martin Luther, who may misunderstand Protestant reform of his new book, says, this is utterly useless, this is a fraud. Does it know the magnificent one? Salomon hung an onion hat and said, if the Ottoman Empire was really big, it is now. If Russia were big, Ivan said to not do bad things. Portugal had a dream of dominating the Indians, including spice trading. The dream was true. Spain noticed that this is not a massacre but India. Done, said the UK and France. We have to loot some stuff after the Dutch rebellion and hip move to Amsterdam. Amsterdam said, we must loot some things. Question 1. Can I go to India via North America? No, at least I have a beaver. Question 2. Steel spice trade. It is not suspicious, but the Dutch did it. Sweetener. Where did sweeteners come from? Brazil stole. In the Caribbean, forgetting to kill is a fair advantage. The next one in Russia's planned list will be bigger. The UK and France are friends talking about who should rule the world. Specific, Ohio. After that, I discussed for 7 years to give Prussia the opportunity to introduce my boss Austria. But what about the UK and France? Who do you think is your boss? Yes, they are British. Who collapsed? Britain as well. So they pay taxes to hell from America. Now that the French has collapsed, the United States fought and collapsed with a declaration of independence called fuck you to help France victory. Now the UK needs to send prisoners to another continent. If France breaks, why are you wearing such a nice dress? Robespierre said, turning the palace, cutting his head. I lowered my head until my head was torn and someone got angry and cut my head. I can make a religion. No, please do not. Haiti likes the idea of revolution. Especially the slave killed the master and released himself. Why did not we think about this before? Wait, who are you in France now? I said, Napoleon took over Europe. Fortunately they drove him to the island. But he is back. Fortunately they banished him to another island. Latin America is independent in the Independence War. Britain just came up with a way to turn steam power. The UK is now figuring out a way to make a steam pot. Now it is possible to manufacture many types of machines and factories in machines and soon produce many products. Wow. Then they invent several trains, conquer India, probably put the train there. Hey, China. The UK said. Buy our stuff. Nah dude, we already own everything. So Britain attempted to add them to opium, but in fact it worked. However, China threw it into the sea, making it illegal. So Britain opened 5 cities and made it an island. The UK and Russia are playing games to stop the conquest of Afghanistan. In addition, Omar Sultan currently lives in Zanzibar. That is the place where he lives. India has revolutionized and now I want to rule myself. Keep the British. It is technology absorption. The United States of America have where the slavery is. To make it worse, after the fate of the rest of Mexico is killing that. No Africa that let Europe its fastest and scrambled eggs shall look can be raped. Not that they did it to Ethiopia. Britain and France are hungry. They had played Thailand. So look for more compilers of Manifest Destiny, the United States of America, Hawaii, Cuba. While waiting for Cuba, Spain, and control. Suggest the war to blame something. We are Spain's fault? In Spain the main blame. So, they did accuse me of Spain. Now, our business. They are from banishes celebrate Panama Canal links. The United Kingdom discovered oil in the Middle East. Go to the car. Old invalid new intense fatigue, overwork, and the Chinese government can remove weak federal government control. From Europe to start the last war was the First World War. Look at guns. In fact, is one of war. Finally, ended up in Germany. Workers will hit the Russia government. Now all the salary is the same. The communists of the Soviet Union. Live support. The Jews of the Ottoman Empire can now give the Arab revolt and the United Kingdom was lost. Hopefully, the Arabs don't care. The ruins of the Ottoman Empire was cake Sykes, P. Except for the brand new Turkey. Just conquered the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Hey, %s, yes, it will be called in the 1920s. Gets the listening party by going to jazz radio movie cars. It is a great economy probably forever. It is just kidding. The beard of the wrath of the mad cow disease existed in front of Germany, Hitler and the Jews. Perhaps they deny very excited, very difficult Japan Eastern Nanjing City. Why are they all bad addresses? International community showed Hitler the Jews to kill him. This is the Second World War. Extra round. The showdown of the Pacific Ocean. The United States of America against Japan. You fight. You are finishing. All the countries consistently have some of the world's peace. Appears legitimate. Hi, I was hell. Going to starve themselves in public with British Gandhi from India. Wow, we recommend something. Now, it is a bonus for Pakistan. Mr. Zardari in fact requires two. Bangladesh is one of them. Son, I figured out the end of the Jews and the Arabs. I will, they both said at the same time. It is an important part of everyone's happy land. Psychedelia, both of them are angry. You know, in the new Chinese in China. What is the menu? Communism is. No escape and other Chinese hussies. Which is real China? Korean War, Korea. Everyone wins. It never pauses. Meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the two world superpowers. Virus-friendly discussion of the economic system of the evil and Satan. They are both atomic bomb. Please fight. Waiting for the world to end it. Instead, keep a cool head and want to spy on each other. We are enough nuclear bombs. In the space race. You fight from many countries who own some of the NWO. Stole my booty, plunder, tired of the continent of Europe and on other continents. So here is a new map of the new country. They now say looting of other stations. Racism in the United States to decide ultimately whether or not bad, except the world decided to worse. You must think about it in the Republic of South Africa. Notice now. Wow, check the world's population. Too much better technology is going, please. On the problem of the Soviet Union does not cut the relax a little bit. All are used in SU of the European Economic and Monetary Union British feel. Let's verify the mail. Surprisingly, it is on computer. Oops, someone just attacked the United States of America. They are trying, I remember for sure. On the phone I was surprised. In your pocket it is. Learn all about what you want. Surprisingly, it is on computer. Now your cell phone in your pocket computer. Oops, the economy has declined. Don't worry about the cause of the failure of the bank. Surprisingly, flying robot bomb. You want to print the brain. Some people still doesn't have any friends. Some people food. Global warming and plastic covered sea. Everyone knows that. Let's save the planet, it is in the way. Tried and true generic invention, clear ones. It's cold. By the way, where is what?